After having a great kickstart to the new academic year with the fountain of activities held in the May and June months, our St. Pius 10 High School has a lot to share about July month's activities because success is a journey. There are no full stops, only commas. Excellence in education requires the input and dedication of the teacher, student and parents. When one of the three fails to participate, the balance is thrown off and maximum results aren't met. And today we have with us one of them with some queries. Sir has joined his kid recently in kindergarten and wants to know the activities and academic during this online course. So Mr. Arjun, firstly congrats on joining our St. Pius family. Glad to have you here. How is your kid doing? I think she's in LKG now. And tell us what made you choose St. Pius.
Hello ma'am, thanks for having me here. I was really searching for a good school during this pandemic time. Thanks to my friend who has suggested me St. Pius. His children are also studying in the same school. So I thought of joining my daughter who is studying in LKG now. So firstly, I heard a lot about our St. Pius school, that they are doing really well on online classes. So could you please throw some light on the activities, actually what you people are doing to enhance the quality of studies during this pandemic time?
Certainly, sir. Under the guidance of our Honorable Principal, Reverend Sister T. Usharani, we have been able to conduct a plethora of activities in the May and the June months like orientation programs, workshops for teachers, prayer services, virtual assembly and virtual poster making workshops, etc. Talking about July 2021, brief report of school activities, we have begun with prayers, sir. Prayers should always be our first response to every situation. On 2nd July, after the online classes of the day, the staff have gathered in the school church at 3 p.m. to implore God's blessings on all the families of St. Pius institution. Father Ignatius, OFM, celebrated Holy Eucharist and gave a short sermon. The staff members were happy to come to school to participate in the prayer sessions.
Ma'am, to begin with, there are many poor teachers in our school. How do you plan, organize and execute things? Earlier you were coming to school physically, that was okay, you have done. Now things are different. We are in pandemic situation. How ma'am, how will you people plan?
Sir, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Our St. Pius management truly believes in this quote. We had staff meetings such as staff meetings held on 5th July 2021. Staff meetings which was held on 5th July 2021, the headmistress conducted virtual staff meeting through Zoom pertaining to curricular activities. Spell 1 correction of books, formative assessment 1, revision and completion of portion, etc. And co-curricular activities, school festivals, school cabinet elections and celebrations of the month July 2021. Not only that, they held a few subject-wise staff meetings too, such as subject-wise staff meetings were conducted through Zoom app by the HODs and discussed about the completion of syllabus, paper sitting of FA1, etc. Mathematics department held on 7th July 2021, General Science department on 12th July 21, Social Studies department held on 20th July 21, English department on 21st July 2021, Telugu and Hindi departments on 24th July 21.
Ma'am, I understand you teachers and management are putting great efforts to teach our children since so many months now. Now what about the children, ma'am? How can we know that they are really progressing in their studies? How can we know their development? Are you people going to do anything in addition to teaching? What are your plans for that? Please let us know.
No doubt, it is a challenge during these tough times to test the students and their developments, but assessment is the best solution. Assessment, a special focus on what we do, the learners before, during and after learning, whereas testing is limited by only what we do to learners after learning. Spell 1 correction of books, the physical correction of books, classwork, homework, project work, textbook was done from 19th July 2021 to 23rd July 2021 for all the classes from LKG to 10th on different dates with the different allocation of places in the campus. 90% of the parents have come forward to meet the class teacher in person and clarified their doubts along with the correction of books. Formative Assessment 1, as a part of academic curriculum, we have conducted Formative Assessment 1 for classes 1 to 10 through Zoom app online class from 28th July 2021 till 9th August 2021. 90% of the students have appeared for the exam, and later on the answer scripts were submitted by the parents to the class teacher physically in the school on different dates.
Ma'am, my child is in primary classes, that's okay, and you are being very informative from time to time, passing on the information through WhatsApps and calls. But I'm really curious to know about how you people are helping SSC student parents. Is there any communication between you and them? How is it going on? Please let me know.
Yes, sir. SSC 2021 to 22 consent forms. There are 294 students appearing for SSC public examination. March 20, 2022. Every year, the details of the students to be furnished in the school records submitted by the parents through consent forms. This year also, SSC parent consent forms were issued to the parents on 19 July 21 to verify and update as per their child's documents, and the last date for submission of the same is 25th August 21. Servant of God, Reverend Father Pascali feast on 7th July 21. The death anniversary of founder of the Congregation of Catechist Sisters of St. Anne, CSA, is celebrated every year in a grand manner with the students, especially the kindergarten tiny tots take part in various cultural events, as the KG block is named after Father Sylvia Pascali, and the high school students depict the life history of this great personality who laid foundation for the congregation in 1914. Unfortunately, due to this severe pandemic, we could not invite the students for the celebrations, but gathered the videos and the photographs from 2016 to 2019 and uploaded in our YouTube channel. St. Anne Feast on 26 July 21, the feast of a patroness of the CSA congregation, St. Anne, was celebrated on 26 July in the community level in the campus. The HODs have greeted physically the community sisters and shared their joyful celebrations.
Ma'am, that's really fantastic to know about. And also, ma'am, we live in a society where leadership qualities are expected in almost every jobs now. Like I myself is a HR in one of the reputed organizations. So are there any skills, are there any activities that can help students develop these skills like leadership qualities or any other skill, ma'am?
Yes, sir. As the famous line goes like this, leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. We had school cabinet elections and English teacher ceremony on 17 July 21. Live streaming on YouTube.
That's fantastic.
It is the tradition of the school to elect the school cabinet members every academic year. All the students of classes 8 to 10 representing 4 groups: roses, shamrocks, daffodils and lavenders. Contest for different positions of the leaders. The willing students introduce themselves to the above classes. After a couple of days, the ballot papers are distributed to the high school students to vote for their eligible group leader. The ballot papers are counted and the majority votes Scorers are selected. With the consent of the parent of these elected students are trained by the physical education teachers for the oath-taking ceremony. But this year, we all are aware of the prevailing situations and in par with the academic curriculum. We planned a different mode of elections, that is, online through Google Form. The students were very much excited to fill up the Google form and we got good number of responses. Out of these responses, school election panel has selected school cabinet consisting of 21 students. Physical education teachers have trained them thoroughly for a week, daily after their online classes. On 17 July, the virtual Inverse Teacher Ceremony live telecast was organized for the students, parents, alumni, well-wishers, friends and relatives, etc. The chief guest of the day was Sri E. Jahangir Yadav Garu, Circle Inspector, Mushirabad Police Station, Hyderabad. Online learning is rapidly becoming one of the most cost-effective ways to educate the world's rapidly expanding workforce. On the occasion of the completion of 100 years of Nobel Prize reception by Albert Einstein, the Physics Department of St. Pius Degree and PG College for Women, Hyderabad has organized a webinar on photoelectricity effect. On 19 July 2021, the eminent speaker of the day was Sri Jitendra Singh, scientist, DRDO. The physical science faculty of a school had an opportunity to participate in it, which was very helpful for their daily teaching of the subject. CCDRR, National Institute of Disaster Management and Childline India Foundation and Maristella College, Vijayawada organized certificate-based online webinar on Cisco WebEx on the topic Helpline for Protection of Children during COVID-19 pandemic on 28 July 2021, and our staff has participated and secured e-certificates. To focus on the mathematics professional development, Orient Blank Swan Teachers Portal has conducted a webinar on joyful learning of mathematics for the teachers of mathematics by Matthew K. Thomas, educational consultant. Andhra Loyola Institute of Engineering and Technology and Youth Empowering Service, JSUTS SG, has organized wellness webinar on the theme Dealing with Grief and Anxiety by the speaker Ms. Sarayu L. Chandrasekhar, marriage and family therapist, clinical supervisor. The staff and the parents of a school attended this webinar, which is very appeal to the present situation. Sir, I think now that you have understood how a school is planning and executing, day by day, bigger and better, to enhance its students' skills through e-programs.
Yeah, ma'am, absolutely. I'm impressed and I appreciate the efforts of the school management and teachers. Now I feel much more safer and secure to join my child in this school. I think I've chosen the right school in this pandemic time. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. We aim to serve better besides doing well in e-learning programs for our students. Our school management has also focused on special prayers. Prison Ministry, Chenchalguda, Hyderabad. Every third Saturday of the month, all the volunteers of Prison Ministry have a prayer session for the prisoners of India, followed by a short meeting at St. Mary's Junior College, Secunderabad. Due to COVID-19, virtual meetings are being continued. 18 July 2021, Sunday was the busiest day for the Prison Ministry. Mrs. Brigitte Michael, Sister Usha Rani, Miss Regina, Sister Arogya Shaurilu, Reverend Father Dion Isaac and others regularly visit the prisons and the juvenile jails every second Sunday of every month. Due to this prevailing situation, they could not visit since March 2020, but out of God's providence, they could visit on 18th July 2021. Chenchalguda Women's Central Jail and distributed 300 sanitary hygiene kits to inmates. Prison officials were very kind enough to give them the permission to visit.
Indeed, it's a great job, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Before you leave, one more good news to announce. That is, launch of new YouTube channel for kindergarten. Launch of new YouTube channel for kindergarten students. We are happy to share here that we have come up with a new way of learning for our kindergarten tiny tots specially. An additional channel is launched where the kids can learn easily at the parents' convenient time.